That was great. I love the 0 one. Okay, so the next poet is come all the way from London to see us. And her name is Emma Mackilligin, and she's based in London, and she studied at UEA. What did you study, Emma?
English Lit and Creative Writing.
English Lit and Creative Writing.
Very appropriate.
Very appropriate for the event. But she's about to go and do a master's in poetic practice at Royal Holloway. So she's going to just be an expert. And rule this night, hopefully. She'll come out. And also, she really likes plastic dinosaurs. Actually, she loves plastic dinosaurs. And the sea and sleeping. So it's lucky that you're in Brighton.
Yes!
Hi, I'm a bit nervous. I haven't read in front of people for like 2 years. So if I start shaking, then ignore that. I've got a few poems about different things. This first one is from a collection I wrote about various women's accounts of their times in psychiatric institutions. And this one's called Ali. I remember slicing onions with someone else's hands, sleeping on khaki pillows, and driving through every red light with my babies in the back seat. My mother took me to the emergency room and stood around with doctors, watching my legs hammer the air. I got increased medication in a takeaway cup. 4 p.m. became an unusual hour. The particular quality of afternoon light, angled on hardwood floor, urged me to pile my clothes precisely in the room's centre and set them alight. My husband took me to the hospital. We waited for the doctors in a diving bell. He left when the door of the locked ward locked, and I was dropped to the depths of the sea. I was undressed for examination by the doctor. He told me to lie down, told me to sit up, stood behind me and asked, "Do you like to kiss your husband's penis?" In my younger years, I was often made to believe that something about me made men behave badly. This next one's called Interim. I don't really know what it's about. I heard a light bulb described as a solid piece of light, and all I could think of were the filaments vibrating, squirrel caged and possessing some kind of liquidity like that of this moment in which I'm standing, on this floor and not the one above, searching for my reflection in the taps and in the light bulbs as I tilt my chin upwards. Lately, I tend to study limbs, in search of hard lines and tight angles, to justify a recent fear of disappearing elbows. I've also taken to biting, that lip between two fingers, and wondering if the flesh will swallow the joint while I avoid the full length and think of how I'd like to own things, like a crocheted swimsuit and a jar of maraschino cherries. This next one is called I Don't Know How to Clothe This Loving Body. Since this morning I have lain here, almost naked on your leopard print, avoiding eye contact with appliances. I have so many ideas about the things that I'm not. My body floats somewhere around. People don't really want to know about it. Why is it that loved ones place so much weight? I blame photos of myself and other women. Is it possible to exchange memory for tightness? When I was small scale, I didn't know how to love. Now I am enormous. It's easy to forget which parts are temporary. There is nothing I want more. Oh baby, what should I be aiming at? All I really want is to be admired. This one is called Nulli Para. There are many things Dr. M didn't tell me. Side effects including, but not limited to, nausea brought on by toothpaste, garlic, cigarettes, conversation, an inclination to fall in love with portraits of women in art galleries, occasional difficulty breathing eased only by Petula Clark, anxiety around the possibility that my bed could be unisex, a skin and boniness laughably unsuited to my situation, and hourly repetitions of I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. There are some things Dr. M knows about me, information including but not limited to my belief that lipstick and thin cigarettes are the epitome of female elegance, the anxiety inspired in me by the very young, the ambivalence with which I regard the Rubenesque, the fact that Saturn has had too strong an influence on me, some of my fears, including those relevant to my situation, and infrequent repetitions of I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. This is the last one, and this is inspired by and for my friend Eloise, who's here tonight. It's called Heart. 1. My heart is not in position, is on the verge of murmuration, and I can't tell seabirds from starlings because my sternum area aches. Not heartache, but space around the heart aching. 2. Ears distracted by me, and meridians keep skipping, and 3. There are natural gaps for the things in the body, but the grief in your chest cavity is causing 4. Hammock, or havoc. The connecting tissues reek with it, and it's stuck in the bones too. 5. Let's scoop it up with a spoon. Let's scoop it up with our palms so as not to distort. 6. Ears yawning in my ears, and I'm feeling tired and I'm feeling homesick for some maternity ward that stamped me with energies. 7. I usually carry an etheric cable, but it has been temporarily misplaced. Thank you.
And also there's still, I think a few liquids there that need drinking, so, and then we'll come back and we've got some music still as well as poetry, so yeah, it's all coming.